Good morning, Patriots.
I'm Jaden.
And I'm Dylan.
And welcome back to the Patriot Press.
This week on the Patriot Press, we have a recap of the Patriot games by Jackson and Samaje, an end of quarter 3 recap by Harper, Prom and Military Ball by Samaje and Enoch, then the blue and white covered by Dylan, Jaden's podcast, and Student Council Club Spotlight.
Hey Dylan, did you hear about Boosters Club's recent event?
No, what was it?
It was a Patriots game that happened last Saturday.
Here's Jackson and Samaje with a recap.
Hi Pets. Did you know that the Booster Club raises enough money for our athletic team for us to get new equipment, such as jerseys and team meals? Today I will be interviewing coaches and asking them questions about the Booster Club. Hi, I'm here with
Coach Sartain.
And how can us at Man help support the Booster Club?
I think the best way the student athletes can help the Booster Club is by taking the information from their teams or information they receive at the school back to the house. Parents get inundated with so much information just in their daily lives. So when the kid comes home, brings information to them, they're more apt to hear it and then respond accordingly.
All right, thank you. I'm here with
Coach Wakefield.
And what benefits does the Booster Club have on the sports teams?
The Booster Club helps funds different teams, well, all the sports teams here at JL Man. They go out in the community and raise money. They also support, to buy different equipment, mainly the stuff that we need in order to be successful in sports. And they come out and they support us, not just financially, but they also support us physically by showing up to all the games and cheering and just helping out.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's give a big thanks to the Booster Club and for all they do. I'm Samaje Williams with the Patriot Press, closing out this segment.
Wow, that looked like a cool event.
It definitely did.
The end of quarter 3 is coming up pretty fast.
So here's Harper with some more information about that.
Hey guys, it's Gabby.
And Harper.
And today we're going to be going over some do's and don'ts.
We're also going to go talk to Mr. Griffith on how to prepare for the end of the quarter.
Participate and get your work done. Don't sleep during the lesson.
Make sure you're on time to class so you're not missing anything.
Participate and get your work done.
Ask the teacher questions if you need help.
Get your assigned work done.
I'm here with
Mr. Griffith.
And what can students do to prepare for the end of the quarter?
The most important thing is to check backpack and know exactly where you are with your grades, because that'll let you know kind of what you have left, what work you have left to do. My other biggest piece of advice is to definitely avoid zeros. Zeros are the worst possible thing for your grade, so turn something in to avoid a zero.
How do students know how many hours of seat time they owe?
The safest thing is to simply email me. You can find my email address on the school website, but in general, we take the parent notes, the unexcused parent notes, and the unexcused absences, add those together, and whatever absence is over 10 has to be recovered with seat time.
What's something you'd like to tell the students going into the last quarter?
To finish strong. Everyone gets spring fever, and we're getting out a little bit earlier in May because of the calendar this year. But, once we get to the end of quarter 3, you'll know exactly what you have left to do in quarter 4 to make the grade that you're looking for the final grade. So definitely finish strong, get off to a strong, fast start for quarter 4.
Thank you.
Hope you got some useful tips from this video.
Make sure you're keeping up with your work as the quarter comes to an end.
Thank you, Harper, for that helpful information.
Not only is quarter 3 coming up, but so is prom and the military ball.
So here's Samaje and Enoch with some more information about that.
Prom can be one of your biggest moments in your high school career. This week, we have some information to share, and we interviewed the Cardinal about the military ball. Who am I here with today?
I'm Lieutenant Colonel James Davis, a senior Army instructor for your JROTC program.
And why do y'all have the military ball?
Well, first, to preface that, you have to understand that leadership development involves character development. The students do events throughout the year, Veterans Day, Christmas parades, drill competitions, color guards, to reward them for this activity. It's sort of like the prom in the spring. It's a culminating event that brings students together to work on their self-esteem, confidence, discipline, and camaraderie. So the military ball will be hosted on the 6th of April here at JL Mann in the Commons area. Start time is 6 p.m. You can expect a receiving line. In that receiving line, you will have the principals, some administrators, my wife, instructors, and special guests from the community. The students will sit down and have a nice dinner. They'll see other students receiving awards, and they'll culminate with a dance. So that young lady becomes a queen, the young man becomes a prince, and they'll never forget that night. It's open to the school as long as you come with a student that's in JROTC. We look forward to seeing you.
And so only JRTC can attend?
Negative. If you can be a date of a JROTC student, yes.
And what would someone wear to this ball?
So you want to wear a tuxedo young man with a bow tie, white suit, or shirt. So it doesn't have to be a tuxedo. You can wear a suit with a white shirt, bow tie, or some combination of that. Young ladies will wear the equivalent of a gown. Okay, none of the fancy aftermarket things with the tight pants and a lot of skin exposure. So the best thing to do is come by ROTC if you're not a cadet, so we can go over social etiquette and the required wear. But just remember, young men, bow tie, jacket, pants all the way down to your ankles. Young ladies, a gown below the knees, and not a lot of skin exposed. If you stay along those parameters, you'll have a good time and you won't be asked to leave.
And this year's prom will be held at Zen downtown on Saturday, April 13th, and the theme will be 24 karat. I can't wait to see the outfits everyone wears to both events. And now back to the studio.
I hope everyone going to those dances is pretty excited.
Jaden, did you hear about all the sports going on?
No, I didn't. What are they?
Well, I actually covered sports this week, so here's me with some more information.
With spring sports starting up, let's look at some of our upcoming events. Boys soccer plays at Wade Hampton on February 28th. They will also play Walhalla at home on March 1st. Girls soccer plays Lexington at home on March 5th at 6:30 p.m. and at Teal Hanna on March 7th at 7 p.m. Softball will play St. Joe's on March 7th at 6 p.m. and on March 8th they will play Powdersville at 6 p.m. Boys tennis will play at Woodmont on March 5th at 5 p.m. and on March 7th they will play Hillcrest at 5 p.m. Track will have a meet at Teal Hanna on March 6th at 6 p.m. and on March 9th they will compete in the Chick-fil-A games at Eastside. Hey Patriots, this past week I attended the boys baseball game against Christ Church and the girls lacrosse home opener against Chapin. The baseball team started off their season strong with a win against Christ Church 20-4. Unfortunately, the girls lacrosse team started off their season with a loss against Chapin 14-4. Good luck to all of our spring sports in the rest of their seasons. Go Pats!
Good luck to all of our spring sports.
Hope everyone has a great season.
Now, let's shine some light on the Student Council.
Hey Pats, we all know our Student Council is known for making our school 10 times more enjoyable, so today I want to get some information from our student body president. I'm here with
Mackenzie Murray.
And have you guys all thought of making any upcoming changes or improvements for the upcoming Spirit Week?
We have. So every year we kind of look at what events do people like coming to, what events do people not like coming to, and we take that data and information, and that helps us to make better events and new events, because if people don't want to come to our old events, we want to make fun events that people do want to come to.
Okay, great. Thank you. So what steps do you take in deciding what charity to support?
So we get a ton of applications coming in from very, very different charities in the upstate, and we kind of sit down with our student body and our advisors and we say, hey, which charities do we think are going to be the best fit for our student council and our student body population. And then we take time and we invite 3 charities out of all of those applicants to come in and present to our whole student council. And after they come in, we have a voting day with our student council to see what everyone likes. We play a little heads-up 7-up game, so it's really fun. But then we ultimately decide our charity.
Okay, and can you tell us about the charities you chose for this year?
Yes, so we chose a charity very near and dear to my heart, and our whole student council has fallen in love, and I'm so excited for all of y'all to fall in love. It's called the Emerson Rose Heart Foundation, and it helps infants with congenital heart defects by providing support to their families. It improves the quality care in hospitals. It provides AED and CPR training, and it's just a phenomenal charity that we all love.
Okay, thank you. So what inspired you to become student body president?
So I have really been involved in student council since I was in 3rd grade. I really fell in love with doing all the food drives and the coat drives at my elementary school, and then I kept on doing it in middle school and then up to high school.
Okay, and who inspires you in the student council and why?
I would say Braden definitely inspires me the most because he is such a hard worker, and he gets things done, and he's shown me how to get things done and be ambitious.
Okay, thank you. Wow, that was some interesting information about our student council. I love learning more about our school. Now, back to the studio.
Thank you, Mackenzie, for that interview.
Now, I know everyone's been waiting for another episode of my podcast.
Jaden, who did you interview for this episode?
Well, on this week, I interviewed a good friend of mine, Acacia Pippin. Here it is.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Jailman Uncensored. On today's episode, I have a very good friend of mine, Miss Acacia. Start off by just tell them about yourself and what you do and what you've been involved in your past years.
I'm scared. Okay, it's okay. I'm not ready. Help me out.
Hey y'all, I'm Acacia. I am 17 years old. I've been a part of the varsity track program here since 8th grade. I've been on the homecoming court since sophomore year. I won Junior Princess and also won Homecoming Queen this year.
You know, she be stayed booked and busy from being here at the Golden Career Center. You know, I had to schedule this a later time. But I want to talk about because I've known you for a couple years now. Since my 9th grade year.
Yes.
And I used to do preconditioning and
sure was.
Let me tell you, Malden Road about
Malden Road.
Yeah, the first Malden Road is
run.
All of us breathing hard. It's so
trying to pace.
It's really, really bad. So she's a senior and with track. Reflect on all the years in general.
Whew.
Each year one by one and you could take your time.
Okay. I've been running track since 6th grade. I was in Tennessee. In my elementary school, we started track in 6th grade. Fell in love. I've competed in AAU, competed with school ever since 6th grade. Made the state. I won a state championship. I won region multiple times. It's really just, it's a great thing to be in. I love the track program, especially here at Jailman. But yeah, the whole mental thing about it though is definitely insane. Like you said,
that's why
running miles.
You gotta have that heart and that mental.
It's definitely a mental thing, but you just gotta mental over what's the saying?
I don't know.
It's okay.
This is the last ride.
Whew.
How do you feel? The last ride.
Scared.
This is your senior.
I'm scared, but college is coming, and I'm just gonna have to get ready for that collegiate level. We're getting ready to sign soon.
Oh, you have. Shit. When's the signing? Oh, you can't say you can't say.
Y'all will know later.
Too early. But I want to say thank you for coming on my podcast because we had to schedule this.
This is a great experience.
So, again, I want to say thank you. But I'll see you guys next week, and thank you guys for watching Jailman Uncensored. Thanks, guys.
We'll see you guys next week.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram
and TikTok at thepatriot.press. Go Pats!